Long after the fire faded out, after the silence learned to breathe, they told a story in the dark about someone they'd never see. No statue carved his broken hands, no crown remembers his face. Just footsteps burned into the ground, where the night once took its place. They say he stood when the sky gave in, when the last light tried to flee. Not for glory, not for praise, but so the world could be. Every city, every scar still hums with who we are. If you listen to the ground, you can hear that choice resound. They don't know my name, that's fine. Legends live beyond the lines. If the morning finds its way, then the cost was worth the pain. I didn't stay to be believed, I didn't need the world to see. If hope survived and learned to stay, that's the legacy I made. Drums of time, the echoes rise. Drums of time, the echo the skies. Drums of time, the echoes rise. From the dust into the sky. Every step the future takes carries proof of what we saved. Children run where shadows were, streets remember how to sing. In the calm between the storms, you can feel the remembering. They ask where heroes go at dawn, when the danger disappears. I left my answer in the air, between their hopes and fears. I wasn't meant to stay around. Some fires must burn out, but every time they choose the light, I'm standing there somehow. They don't know my name, they don't need to. The truth is written in what we do. If one brave heart stands up alone, then I'm never really gone. I didn't win, I didn't reign, I didn't promise no more pain. I only showed the dark one thing: we rise again, again. We rise again. From one too many, the signal spreads. Every ending bends instead. In the songs the future sings, lives the proof of everything. When stories fade and times move on, remember this, remember when a boy stepped forward, chose to stand, and made us more than we had been. In the cold glow of the towers, I felt the world outgrow my hands. But somewhere in the distant static, a gentle light began to stand. I spent years behind the shadows, learning how to disappear, hiding every broken moment in the places no one hears. But even when the nights were heavy and the sky forgot to shine, there was something in the darkness, softly calling me mine. I never knew a fight could pull me back from where I'm at. I never fight could pull me back from where I'm at. So I rise me in the rain. Even those I thought were worthless hold a piece of who I am. And the nights I feared were endless now feel softer than before. 'Cause I learned that even silence has a voice worth fighting for. I'm not the kid who hid away. I'm the one who made it through. I never knew who hid away. I'm the one who made it through. So I rise, even shaking with the light I never lost. Every tear I tried to swallow turned to fuel when hope felt gone. If my past begins to haunt me, I'll still walk the wired storm. For the boy who kept on breathing, I will learn to become strong. Pull me back from where I never knew. Pull me back from where. The battle stops, the air goes still, like the world forgot its will. Every scar, every fight suddenly feels pre-designed. You feel it too, I see your face, that sinking shift in time and space. We weren't chasing different ends, we were moving where it bends. All this rage, all this pain, was it chosen or arranged? If the strings were never cut, who was pulling us from behind the veil? It's watching us fail, turning hope into a game we were never meant to win. Every word, every line drawn to serve its design. If this world is just a stage, then it's not done. It doesn't speak, it doesn't need a silence bends reality. Every future we could see leads back to the same defeat. You thought you chose the dark, I thought I chose the flame. But choice was just a word, it rearranged. If we break, it learns. If we rise, it adapts. Every answer feeds the trap that we're in. From behind the veil, it's watching us fail, turning hope into a game we were never meant to win. Every war, every line drawn to serve its design. If this world is just a stage, then it's not done. This isn't a guard, this isn't fate. It's something that survives by making us choose too late. If it feeds on our divide, then standing here together is the first thread it's ever made. From behind the veil, it feels the pattern break. Not the power that we wield, but the choice we make. If the script begins to tear, if the rules can feel our glare, then the end it promised us can bleed. He said, don't hold back your fire, the world is yours to climb. So I kept every broken moment as fuel to redefine. We were kids on small town streets, turning heartbeat into beats. Every dream we couldn't name still was rising just the same. And though the nights were cold and long, we learned to turn the hurt to song. Lights up, shadows shaking, every hesitating breaking. Hands up, feel the sky ignite. This is where we claim our lives. So raise your voice and let it soar, higher than we did before. Every scar we used to hide now becomes the reason why. And if the world forgets our name, we'll still burn like we were flames, young and wild, unafraid, lighting up the barricade. We light it up, light it, light it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We break it up, shake it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All the days we felt alone echo like an empty home, but every doubt we carried then led us to this place again. He said your fear is just a door, kick it down and ask for more. Face it, heartbeat rising, every limit vaporizing. No more waiting, no more pause. You was made for breaking walls. So raise your voice and let it soar, your voice and let it soar, higher than we did before. Every scar we used to hide now becomes the reason why. And if the world forgets our name, we'll still burn like we were flames, young and wild, unafraid, lighting up the barricade. Hey, we light it up, we light it, light it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, we break it up, we shake it up. Hey, whoa, whoa. Hey, we light it up, we light it up. Hey, we break it up, we shake it up. He said your fire's meant to shine. Now I feel it every time, every fall and every try. Proof that we were born to rise. Hey! I used to hide behind my shade, words I never said, dreams I never made. But something changed inside of me, a quiet voice saying you're meant to be.
Walking home beneath the fading sky, I used to ask the world, why can't I? But every doubt began to fall when I heard a melody call.
Little sparks I used to ignore now light a path I'm reaching for. I'm not as lost as yesterday. The world feels different today.
And maybe I'm slow, maybe I'm late, but I found a reason to create.
Even the nights that felt too long led me here where I belong. So I'll rise from the quiet, turn a whisper to a riot. All the fears I kept inside, now they're meant I'll rise from the quiet, turn a whisper to a riot. All the fears I kept inside, now they're melting into light. I'll rise from the quiet, every heartbeat is a pilot guiding me to something bright. I'm alive and I'll be alright. I'm not running from the dark, I'm just learning where to start. Even silence holds a spark, and tonight it lights my heart. If someday someone
Feels alone. I hope my song can guide them home. 'Cause every voice can start out low, but still rise higher than they know.
So I'll rise from the quiet, turn a whisper to a riot. All the fears I kept inside, now they're melting into light. I'll rise from the quiet, every heartbeat is a pilot guiding me to something bright. I'm alive and I'll be alright. I'll rise from the quiet, glowing like a sunrise. The world is getting brighter. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
Lost in the night, but I'm still breathing. Lights in the dark keep flickering. Every shadow whispers something. Keep walking, keep walking. I've been a ghost in crowded streets, moving quiet on 2 feet. No one hears the thoughts I hide, storms and wishes locked inside. City glow beneath my eyes, dreams awake while the old ones die. Every step I couldn't take now becomes the path I'm making. Though I fall, I rise again. Even broken lines can bend. Silence used to pull me down, now it's where my strength is found.
I'm finding my way through the nightfall, answering echoes that used to feel small. All of the fears that once held me tight fade in the dark as I follow the light. I'm finding my way through the nightfall, hearing a voice I can finally call. Even alone, I'm learning to stand. One step and I'll reach the land. Through the nightfall, hear the night call. Shadows rise and fall, but I still walk. I still walk. Some days I'm slipping through the gray, wondering if I lose my way. But every doubt that slows me down becomes a note inside my sound. Noisy world, but I stay calm, searching for a secret dawn. Faces fade like passing rain, but hope survives the window pane. And though I'm small, the sky is wide. I've got a flame I cannot hide. Even if the world feels far, I'll keep reaching for that star. I'm finding my way through the nightfall, answering echoes that used to feel small. All of the fears that once held me tight fade in the dark as I follow the light. I'm finding my way through the nightfall, hearing a voice
sound shows me where I'm truly found. If the night gets cold and long, I'll keep walking with this song. Silent roads can guide the brave. I'm not lost, I'm on my way. I'm finding my way through the nightfall, following sparks so I won't crawl. All of the fears that once held me tight fade in the dark as I follow the light. I'm finding my way through the nightfall, hearing a voice I can finally call. Even alone, I'm learning to stand. Tonight, I'll reach the land. Through the nightfall, hear the night call. Shadows rise and fall, but I still walk. I still walk. Echo fades, lights away. I still walk.
I was nobody's answer, just a shadow in the crowd. No banners, no thunder, no reason to stand out. I learned how to stay invisible, how to let the brave walk first. Every dream felt impossible, every step rehearsed to hurt. They said heroes don't look like you. I almost believed it too, but the night whispered something back. When the sky started breaking through, I felt the fear, I felt the doubt, but something stronger drowned it out. Not a voice from up above, just a choice I couldn't shrug. I wasn't born to wear a crown, I wasn't raised to never fall. But if this world is breaking down, I won't turn my back at all. I don't have armor, I don't have proof, just a heart that still believes. Standing up is all it takes, and that's enough for me. Hear the fire in my name, every doubt goes up in flames. From the boy I used to be, I rise, myth and memory. I saw the fear inside their eyes, saw the hope they couldn't say. In that moment I realized I couldn't walk away. I'm not the strongest in the room, I still feel the weight of fear. But heroes aren't the fearless ones, they're the ones who stay right here. Every scar, every mistake led me to this choice I make. If the night demands a fight, I'll be the first to face the light. hit the ground. The night cracks open like a crime. No turning down. I light the dark and amplify. Steel in my pulse and a storm in my breath. Running through the ruins that once pushed me to the edge. Every doubt was poison, but I bled it from my veins. Now I'm burning through the black like a fire off its chain. Shadows try to follow, but I'm slicing through the void. Every step a warning, I will never be destroyed. Hear the pressure, hear it pound like a war inside my chest. But I turn it into thunder, and the thunder turns to a strength. I'm breaking the void, let the darkness shatter under every breath I take. I'm raising the noise, turning silence into something it can't imitate. I'm a spark becoming lightning, I'm the crash before the dawn. If the night wants to stop me, it should know that I'm already gone. I'm breaking the void, watch me tear the shadows off. Cutting through the night like a blade that cut the sky. I ignite the silence, watch it burn when I fly. Pressure on my shoulders, but I turn it into speed. Every scar a weapon that the dark could never read. Heartbeat like a detonator ticking in my chest, ready to explode into the dream I won't suppress. Yeah, the night's collapsing, but I'm pushing through its bones, carving out a future that I swear will be my own. No mercy, no pause when my light begins to rise. I'll rewrite the constellations till they mirror what's inside. I'm breaking the void, let the darkness shatter under every breath I take. I'm raising the noise, turning silence into something it can't imitate. I'm a spark becoming lightning, I'm the crash before the dawn. If the night wants to stop me, it should know that I'm already gone. I'm breaking the void, watch me tear the shadows off. If the world draws blood, I'll bleed brighter than the stars. If the night fights back, I'll fight harder than the dark. I won't fade, I was born to leave a mark. I'm breaking the void.